Well, guys, there it is. 7000 John Deere corn planter. Won't be pulled out of the shed before June. Sweet. Let the 44 warm up. Okay, they'll be like a video. See, I got some fixes to do, so. Oh well, it'll be something. Well, guys, how's it going today? We got the 4320. Just started hooking it up to the corn planter. I gotta put the tire on yet. I gotta put the monitor for the corn planter on the fender and wire that up. Hook the hoses up. Yeah. Had Tyler, he greased her up for me. Yeah, she's kind of dirty. I didn't wash it last year. I just got done planting it and I stuck it in the shed. And as soon as I unhooked the corn planter, hooked onto the hay bind and started cutting hay. So it's just dust. It's not that big a deal. So yeah. So gotta get this going. Start planting corn out there today. So get everything hooked up and I gotta throw seed in and see if everything works. Well, I'll bring you guys back when we get that far, yes? There you go. Yep. Alright, we got the seed boxes filled. And now I put graphite on the top of the seed. And that lubricates your fingers inside your roll units, which are which are in here. You don't want to put a lot on there, otherwise they'll cover up your sensors. Then you'll have to clean your sensors all the time. So you just put about a half a jug every time you fill it. So, all right, we'll go out and plant some corn. All right, these are your marker arms. If you guys don't, some of you guys don't know about anything about corn planters. I'm sure most of you do. This is here. I had to use both hands, so I couldn't show you. You put this here, this lip here hooks onto this here, and then you loosen it up, you spin it around, because this would be for transport mode, and then you spin it around, so this would be like your bumper here, so when it comes up it kind of gives it a little cushion. So I always leave the outside round one that's on the way outside up the first round, so you don't catch anything, because you can see as they hang out a little bit. So alright, this is my monitor. Tells you every roll that's planting, tells you your population. You can do seed count. Your population charts up here. A number will pop up on each roll or tell you what the population of each row unit is planting. Usually they're all pretty even, but sometimes, like I haven't cleaned the eyes off the seed sensor, so sometimes they get thrown off a little bit. Usually these corn planters are really good. Sorry if there's wind, but yeah. So I'm gonna plant in here. telling me number 2 ain't planting. I remember taking that one off. So got our engage number 2 here. It's all ground driven. It's an older style planter, so shaft there runs along here. Man, boys. There's your gear ratioing for your seed population. Each gear you can move it up or down, how much or less seed you want. So, alright. Well, had a little trouble. I think my sensor, see them 2 little red lights down there? This is a new sensor, seed sensor here. And this is your eye, and then they shine across into that eye, and every time they see a shadow, that counts your seed. So I don't think it's telling, because number 2 is not counting, and I dug down in the seed row and I seen kernels, so I gotta swap that out. You just gotta take the seed tube off. There's a pin in here, you pull it out. So I'm gonna get at that quick. Alright, I got the seed tube out. That's what the seed tube looks like. It sits in there like that. The pin goes through that hole there and hooks on a little hook down there. You kinda can see it, the little pin going across. So I'm gonna throw that back in, hook it up, look like how it works. Otherwise it's something somewhere in the wiring harness. I got it in there. This is what runs your box. Turns on that roll pin in there, and there's fingers in there that grab the seed kernels, and then they throw them onto this belt here, and then that throws it down your seed tube. So, quick view of that. Well, I'll put the box back on and see if it works. Working. Number 2 is blinking now, so we're planting corn. In front of the hood now, that's what you run your mark on. That's what the marker arm makes, and then that's the center of your tractor. So there's no GPS on this old girl. No auto steer. You don't need that. lights are flashing, that's the kernels going by that sensor, so making that shadow. And it's counting them as they go by, so she's on to number 1 now, she's counting. We've got an annoying buzzer on there, it tells you when the corn ain't being planted, so. Check the seed boxes quick. These back boxes are for insecticide, so show you guys here. Little rubber roller in there, and then that if you have conventional corn, then it is your settings for your insecticide. Then it runs it down a tube, and then it sprinkles it over top of your roll, so it hoards away anything, any wireworm, rootworm, corn borer, things like that. These are your closing wheels. These wheels here are for your depth. This is how you adjust your depth right here. So how deep you want your seed. Usually I run, I don't know, it's about 2 inches I run the corn, so 2.5, right around there. See if I can, yeah, see it, get the camera, here's the kernel. Oh, where's another one? Got one kernel there. It's planting. Yeah. Right about here. We blew the washing machine up last fall. Remember that, Rick? The new washing machine's starting to act up. We might have to do it again. More tannerite. You guys ain't seen that video. Check back. That's way back in my when I first started videoing here. I only found one chunk of the wash machine. It was laying in the grass there, so from that, yeah, that was fun. That spot right down here, it's all wet in there. I'm gonna show you how wet it is. See if I can, I'm trying to block the wind. There's a waterway right where them willow trees are, and it needs to be catted back out so it can drain again. But they're putting so much restrictions on us and stuff, and they're calling it government wetlands, so you can't straighten your waterways out and to get your land to drain decent. I'll show you how wet it is underneath this grass here. It's so windy I'd burn the shit off, but it's just muck. Just muck. We've planted corn in here, dry years. That corn is ran out of room again. Been planting corn down here in dry years, and got really nice corn, heck, corn 15 feet tall down here. Someday we ever get a chance to look on the neighbor down there and line dumping in the ditch over there. It's the only way to solve this problem. Someday, I don't know when, but I'll get back to planting here. Figured I should show you guys that. Well guys, call it a video for the day. I'm gonna go do chores and finish planting that field. I'm about half done, so any questions, whatever, ask them in the comments there. It's just the first field I'm planting, so there'll be more corn planting videos to come. So, but yeah, it's nice to get something started. So, nice weather we've been having, and hope it keeps coming. Well, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya. Thanks.